Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to take a look at the business English term loop. Loop is used in a lot of different business English phrases, and we're going to tackle 5 key phrases that use the term loop in business English. Okay, let's get started. First of all, what is a loop? Okay, well, this is my phone cord, and if I was to take my phone cord and go like this, I have now created a loop. A loop is a circle from a linear object. So a road could have a loop and my phone cord could have a loop. So the beginning of a project, the end of a project, and this is the most important circle, and this is a loop. So when we talk about the loop in business English, it means include me in the inner circle of knowledge, the most important facts. So there's a loop for you. So now that's enough about loop. Now we're going to look at the phrases with loop. So the first one is to be in the loop. And if you are in the loop, if she is in the loop, if they are in the loop, it means they are informed. So you know what's happening on something and on a project or with something that's going on in your work. So you can say Petra is in the loop, ask her about client changes. This means that Petra is informed about client changes. She is in the know. She's in the loop. She knows what's happening. Next one is the opposite of being in the loop. It's to be out of the loop. This means you are not informed. So sorry, I've been out of the loop. Can you bring me up to speed? And to bring someone up to speed is a really great idiom in business English. It means I don't know what's happening. Give me all the information I need to know exactly where we're at with this. So you are out of the loop, someone brings you up to speed, and you are now in the loop. Next one is to keep in the loop. So let's say you go on holiday and someone manages your team or department while you're gone. You delegate a task, but you still want to be informed, and you want to be informed from this moment on. Please keep me in the loop. We'll keep you in the loop as a project progresses. So any important updates, you will be informed. The next one is to loop in. Now, this is if someone's not working on a project with you or they're not involved in something, so they're not in that inner circle of communication and updates, but you want to include them in certain aspects or at certain times. You could say loop in. So this means include someone in the updates, even though they're maybe not part of the process. So loop me in if there's any schedule changes, which means I don't want to be involved in this project necessarily. I don't need updates. You don't need to keep me in the loop. But if there's any scheduling changes, loop me in. So it means update me should this happen. Or let's loop in the legal team before we finalize the contract. So the legal team was not at all involved in this, but now they need to be brought in and privy and understanding what's happening with this to move forward. And the very last one is to stay in the loop. And this means to remain informed. So you can subscribe to my channel to stay in the loop about business English terms. Or you can ask your clients and your customers to stay in the loop, or you're going to make sure they stay in the loop for any new releases that you may have or any new services you may have. So just remain informed. I hope you enjoyed this short little video on loop phrases in business English. Thank you.